Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Jake from Sports Look coming back at you with another video. This is the most to gain at the NFL Combine. Let's get into it. Alright guys, in this video, I'm going to go over who I think will make the biggest jump and help their draft stock the most in the 2017 Combine. Alright, I think the first guy is going to be Patrick Mahomes, alright, quarterback out of Texas Tech. This guy checks off basically every single box you want for measurables for a quarterback. All right, he's big. He's got a super strong arm. He's pretty mobile in the pocket. He's got quick feet, and he's not insanely accurate, but I think that he can get the job done most of the time. I don't really like him personally as a quarterback. I think that his lineage has been overvalued a little bit just because his father was a baseball player for 11 years means that he will automatically be a good professional athlete. I don't believe that at all. It does help though, and you can show it by his arm. Like, it's shown in by his arm. He's got a massive arm, probably the strongest arm of any quarterback in this year's draft, and people will take that into consideration when trying to draft him. Right now, the latest mock I've seen is Pat Mahomes is a late second round pick. I think by the time that this combine is done, he is going to be in the conversation for a first-round selection. And maybe even the first quarterback off the board at the end. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, the second guy I got is Wayne Gallman, running back from Clemson. This guy has been overshadowed so much by Mike Williams and Deshaun Watson and Jordan Leggett and all those guys, right? But Wayne Gallman is a deceptively fast running back, all right? And I think that if he was on a different team, he would get a lot more media attention and also a lot more draft hype because this guy is really, really good, all right? He has deceptive speed and deceptive weight. He's a big dude. He's like 220, and I imagine he's going to run anywhere from a super high 4.4 to a medium 4.5. So he's going to have really decent speed for a running back. And not only that, he can catch extremely well out of the backfield. I think that Wayne Gallman might be, it's him or Dalvin Cook for the best pass catcher out of the backfield in this draft, in my opinion. So teams are going to look at that, and they are going to be just totally blown away of how good this kid actually is. And I think that he's going to, in my opinion, with good reason, rise in this year's draft after the combine. And he might be one of those fringe first to second round picks. I think that he might just make his way into the top 40 because from what I saw last, he was a late second round pick to an early third round pick. And I think that he might just nudge his way ahead of guys like Christian McCaffrey even. Maybe not to the level of McCaffrey yet, but depending on how well he runs the combine, he can definitely be considered the third best running back on most people's boards. All right, guys, the third guy I got is an absolute burner, John Ross, wide receiver from Washington. I think that he has a chance to match or break CJ2K's record for the fastest 40 ever recorded at 4.24. If he breaks it, he's probably going to be the first or second wide receiver off the board just because of how fast he is, right? People are going to get enthralled by that speed, and they are going to take a chance on this guy just because you have a chance to get the fastest player in the NFL, basically, and that's invaluable, like in every respect, especially at the wide receiver position. And the fact that he can return punts and kicks just makes it even better. So if John Ross breaks CJ2K's record, you're going to see John Ross get mocked top 12 almost every time. And I think that he can do it. So John Ross has a chance to make the biggest splash out of any of these players and rise up to the number one wide receiver position or even the number two. But if he breaks CJ2K's record, it's over. This is one of my favorite players coming up next. David Njoku, tight end. All right, I think that this guy is a freak of nature athlete. David Njoku is possibly the most athletic tight end I've seen since Eric Ebron come out. And We all know how valued Eric Ebron was in that draft. He was taken 11th overall by Detroit, and I think Njoku has a chance to be just like that. A guy that shows out at the combine and just gets all the love in the world from the media because of his freak of nature athleticism. Right now, it's O.J. Howard number 1, David Njoku number 2. I think after the combine, it will be David Njoku number 1, O.J. Howard number 2. I think that Njoku is going to absolutely shred the combine. He is going to have probably the highest vertical jump of any player as a tight end. And he might just run the fastest 40 time. So, David Njoku, combine warrior. He's probably going to be the first tight end off the board at the end of it. And I'm not sure if he deserves it right now, but the combine is definitely going to push him into that number 1 role. My next guy is going to destroy the combine. Solomon Thomas. All right, this guy supposedly is going to destroy the combine. I haven't seen him, right, do his like pre-workout or post-workout or any of that shit, but he supposedly can run a sub 4.7 40 at 300 pounds, and he's going to just rip shit at the bench press, and he's going to be super fast in the shuttle. So Solomon Thomas apparently is going to be like a 99 overall Madden card for like the Workout Warrior combine thing that they put out every year, and he might just propel himself into the top 5 discussion. All right, right now I've seen Solomon Thomas at anywhere from 10 to 20. He might just supplant himself into the top 5 at the end of this thing, and that's why I have Solomon Thomas as the MVP of the combine before it happens. I think that Thomas is going to destroy it. It's not even going to be close, honestly. And if I was a team, Solomon Thomas would be the biggest star on my watch list at this point, just to see if this guy is really a big a freak as they say he is. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. This was just a quick little video. If you want to see more stuff from me, please hit the subscribe button. Please comment down below. Please do all that stuff. It means the world to me. Alright? And I'll see you guys later.